What do you think of these three very different people in the spotlight talking about mental health? Plus, at the end, we will do a short practice of your focus and something for your mental health. So stay with me. What's up guys, Will here. Welcome back to Solving the Focus Problem. First up, it's KSI. And I should warn you, if there's any kids around, there's a few swears coming up in a few of these clips, just so you're aware.
It's mental health, man, and I feel like it's as important as physical health. And with physical health, you always have to keep it up. Same with mental health. It's not something where you complete and then you're good.
KSI says here, one of the main points I want to try and get across with this channel is that mental health is as important as physical health, if not more so, and we need to train it regularly. Luckily, we can train our mind, like a muscle, to be fitter and healthier. In this next clip, KSI touches on one of the things that is often said to do with improving our mental health and mental well-being, and that's that you can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't sort yourself out first, how are you going to help others and go on to be the best in your life? It's about focusing on you, on improving your mental state first before anything else.
Because I need to think about myself, because I am the most important person to me. If I don't care about myself, then what the fuck? Well, how am I gonna really care about anything else with anything I do? So that's kind of just like the space I'm in, and just trying to learn and appreciate the small things and just, I guess, find fun in things again.
At the end of that clip, he talked about appreciating the small things and finding the fun in things again. And it's true, if you ever feel overwhelmed or that there's too much going on, we can learn to focus on the small things. Practice enjoying the moment and not being so stressed about everything that's going on right now. All it takes is practice, and we can do it right here on this channel. Stick around and we'll try some at the end. Our next clip is Professor Jordan Peterson briefly talking about depression and where overthinking can take us.
Here's how a depressed person would think. Maybe they have an argument with their wife about who's supposed to take out the garbage. Trivial in some sense. It's like, oh man, I didn't take out the garbage again. I never do anything around the house properly. That's just an indication that I never do anything at all properly. People who do nothing at all properly, they're not very good people. I've never really been good at that sort of thing in the past. In the present, I'm probably going to keep fucking up like this into the future. I'm a terrible person. I should die. That's too much negative emotion, right? It just blows every level out. And they go right from the trivial mistake to the suicidal thought.
Now, I know everyone who suffers with depression or anxiety might not be to this extreme, but it's common for many people to get caught up in a similar negative feedback loop, and it can happen gradually over time. Whereas learning to recognize these thoughts and patterns and choosing to focus on more positive and healthy things can help stop that downward spiral, to help interrupt that negative thought pattern. Our next clip is from the late, great Kobi Bryant.
And I'd say lesson 2 would be just 5 minutes of quiet time. 5 minutes for you to be mindful and to just sit and find that inner voice and just kind of listen to the self. And preferably it would be in the morning as you start your day. I meditate every day. And I do it in the mornings, and I do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I think it's important because it sets me up for the rest of the day. It helps me. It's like having an anchor. It's if I don't do it, I feel like I'm constantly chasing the day, as opposed to being able to be controlled and dictate the day. Not that you're calling the shots on what comes forward, but the fact that I am set and ready for whatever may come my way. I have a calmness about whatever comes my way and a poise, and that comes from starting the morning off with meditation.
For extreme winners and performers like this, meditation is non-negotiable. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes that many of us would waste scrolling on the throne, we can instead use this time to ground ourselves, to de-stress you and massively enhance your life.
For me, it's really just listening to my inner self. That's basically it. Like you sit in silence and you just allow these thoughts to come forward, and you get a chance to observe the self and and things that may be lying beneath the surface that if you don't have that time to sit quietly on your own, you'll never pay attention to. Because if you think about it, like, the reality is we're paying attention to so many things that are going on around us. We're constantly taking selfies, we're constantly taking pictures to post on Instagram and all these other things, and we're constantly observing everything that's around us, but we don't take the time to really observe what's going on inside of ourselves. And that's what meditation is for me.
Very powerful and wise words here from the champ. Kobi liked to just sit and observe the self, as he says, and this can be an incredibly uplifting and beneficial practice. You get past all of the distractions and chatter in the mind to focus on the real you and who you really are. Now this may sound a bit out there, I know, and maybe further down the road from where you're at right now, if you were just starting meditation, but it's a good thing to know that you can unlock things like this with practice as you go forward. Speaking of practice, before you go, let's try a little bit. I just want you to sit up tall wherever you are and just close your eyes and just observe your breath. We'll keep this super short, but I just want you to set the goal to complete this couple of minutes here with me now. You may have moments of distraction or feeling of boredom, but I just want you to say, no, I'm going to finish this. It's only a couple of minutes. I'm going to try it. Again, closing those eyes, focusing on your breath now. And just staying with the ins and outs of your breath. Nice, good start. And just know that your mind will likely get distracted by thoughts, but as soon as you notice that your mind's gone elsewhere, bring it back to your breathing here again. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That's all you need to do for the next few moments, is stay with this breath and what's happening right here. And don't worry or be annoyed if the mind has wandered away. This is perfectly natural. Just gently notice you've been distracted and bring your focus back to the breathing once more. This is that bicep curl for the brain. Stay with that breath. Last 30 seconds now. Holding our focus on the ins and outs of your breath. No matter how fast or slow they may be, just stay with that breathing. Final 10 seconds, hold it there. Nice work. If you like this video, then please give the video a little like now. It takes you less than a second and it really helps out the channel. And if you want more tips and quick sessions like this, then please do see the card at the top of the screen. I do sessions like this all the time. And just like going to the gym, the more you do, the better you're going to get and the better you're going to feel, hopefully. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to get new videos here every Thursday. And I'll catch you in the next one.